Why is this still the my? Oh, because it's.
There's thousands of these like
instructions were later. I
and that's what it right. It's really loud, like you said. Yeah, Brandon.
This is not pre-calculus. Y'all don't even know what trigonometry is.
I know the word. Learn.
I wish that my geometry students do pre-calculus because the problems we were doing today would have been easier, but it's okay.
You'd be a
All right, time for lesson 4. How does that sound? Great, good. What? Oh yeah, your homework problem? I forgot that we did that as homework. Let's see. What would the answer be? Yeah. It'd be something large over 22. 27 times 15 equals 35. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 3 is 13. 0 and this is 7. This is 2 and it's 5, 10, 405, 405 over 22. Does that sound right to y'all? And then 5, 22 into 405. Whoa, it got worse. 5, this would be 1 and 22, and this would be 18. 5, 22 times a whole heap. What would that be? Times 8, probably. Does that sound right? Is that right? Is that what y'all did? 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 7. Does that sound right? Yes, no, maybe. How we do it? 8, 1, 7, 6 minus borrow 15 is whatever that is. 9, 18 and 9 22ths. Units is MPH. Is that what y'all got?
Yeah, I went on and did more. Yeah,
You did the decimal? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now that we looked at your homework problem, let's start lesson 4. Calmate. She's not here. She said she's not going to be here. She's not here. She's here. Is somebody else missing? Yeah, we discussed that earlier.
Can I leave?
No, you don't have a ride. Liv is a ghost.
Huh?
Say, huh? She said, huh? We should back that Kickstarter. Oh, okay.
Except for what?
4?
Yes. So this is lesson 6.4. Or if you use Garrett's numbering system, it would be 6.4.0. Okay.
Wait, less than 6 point what?
Unit 6, lesson 4. So lesson 6.4. Remember, I started doing this and I should have been doing it this way the whole time, but now I'm brilliant. It's good. We gain brilliance over time, or we don't, but you know. Do I know what olive Nell is? No. Olive Nell. No, I don't know what that is. Lesson 6.4 is called proportional. And non-proportional. Relationships. Oh, yeah. No kissing. No PDA. Back in the days when I was a youth and in the youth camp, they would say no PDA, no public or private displays of affection.
What in the world is private display of affection?
Kissing in private. A public display of affection would be kissing in public. Okay. Or if you're at youth group, holding hands. Holding fingers. You can't hold pinkies.
It's waffle. Yeah, you can pancake, you can biscuits and gravy, you can what? Biscuits and gravy.
But no waffling.
No waffles.
That's what I don't understand the point of that, but I got you. I hear you. So these are proportional. 3/5 is equal to 6/10 is equal to 9/15 is equal to 12/20, right? That's what proportional means. Equivalent fractions, essentially. Yes. Brilliant. Amazing. Some non-proportional relationships.
3/5, 3/8, 3/28 billionths.
4/5 is not equal to 6/10. Is not equal to 8/15. Is not equal to 10/20. Right? No, I didn't. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? I can edit it.
No editing, that's called cheating.
That's called cheating.
Cheating. I guess YouTubers are cheaters. Yeah, they are cheaters. They cheat.
But are they pumpkin eaters?
No. Well, if they want to be.
They can't eat pumpkins, can't eat pumpkins. Yeah.
They're quite tasty.
That's the phrase. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater.
There's also liar, that's a fire.
I always want to go on the on cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. I always feel like what is the nursery rhyme where the so and so had a wife and couldn't keep her? That's what always. I don't remember what the nursery rhyme is, but there's some nursery rhyme that goes somebody had a wife and couldn't keep her, and then something else. I don't remember. I feel like it does have food in it, but I don't really remember. Okay. So is this proportional or not?
No, it's not.
This relationship, right, that is illustrated in this table. So the relationship between coffee and cost. Okay. Coffee is in pounds And cost, of course, is in dollars.
7 pounds of coffee for 50 cents. Got me there.
That's got to be some awful coffee
Or you're in
or a scam.
Or you're in Bulgaria, I think. Yeah.
A bulk
Get
sell.
a cup of coffee for 50 cents and it's good. You don't have any chains there. It's just local coffee shops.
I'm guessing you learned it from.
Okay, so we want to know if this relationship is or is not proportional.
It's very.
Yes, it is definitely proportional. 2 6 equals 1/3 equals 3 9 equals 4 12. So the answer is yes. So hard.
No, you gotta write yes.
I have to write yas? No.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah, yeah, write that. Go ahead.
What are you saying?
Liz is probably so confused.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I've been listening.
She says she's not confused. Okay. All right, so let's do another example. Same idea. So we have a relationship between time in hours and distance in miles after 1 hour. This person had traveled 50 miles. And after 2 hours, they travel 70 miles.
Just stop it. Just stop. Don't waste power. Get it.
3 hours, they traveled 90 miles.
My brother.
After 4 hours, they travel 110.
Yeah, she's up to that.
The answer is no.
We didn't know enough information after the first one, guys and gals.
Nope, not proportional.
It's not, but we didn't have enough information after the first.
Well, after the second one we did.
After the second one, we did.
That's my running right there.
The answer to this one is no.
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 I
Oh.
Nah.
Nah, nah,
Nay. Nay.
Schnee man. Snowman in there.
What?
Snowman.
All right, we're gonna do another example. This one includes some writing, so hush your mouths and do the writing. Here we go. Hello. A circles. Circumference is proportional to its what do you think? Good guess, but diameter. Diameter. The circle shown, we'll draw it in a minute, has a circumference of 12.56 meters. Write an equation relating the circumference of the circle to its diameter. What would the circumference of a circle with a 6-inch diameter? Okay, let's draw the circle. Making sense so far?
No.
What do you mean, no? We haven't done anything yet. Yeah, I know. And then I chuckled about it and decided to leave it.
I can't write stuff and know what where I'm writing it.
Mr. Sean.
All you're supposed to do is write it right now. Then you're good.
I didn't
Yes.
know what we're writing. I didn't know what we're-
What?
Are you saying
Possibly. Did you say Roten?
Circle.
Roten. Okay, so here is our circle.
Cycle.
Actually, you know what would be smarter? Ah!
Not two circles. Isn't there a circle to
Ah!
it?
This cup is conductive, at least slightly.
I bet.
That was going to be exciting. Okay, let's try again. Let's cheat a different way.
Alright, yeah.
What? We're allowed to cheat. Beautiful. Did we graduate? Beautiful.
Okay.
Magic.
There's a story about some artist in some amount of time. So obviously a fictitious story, and I don't remember what artist it is, but there's a story about this artist who went before a king, and the king asked him to draw something that illustrated his prowess as an artist. And the artist went to the paper or whatever he was writing at, and he drew a perfect circle freehand.
Epic.
What? It is. It's also impossible.
No.
Yeah, it's definitely impossible.
Yeah, definitely.
You cannot draw a perfect circle freehand. Not possible.
I see people do it.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
They stand up to a chalkboard and they hold chalk and they like.
Yeah, I've seen that stupid video of the lady doing the thing. Yes, I know. It's still not a perfect circle.
I didn't see it.
How is
I
that?
saw a different.
That is not a perfect circle either.
No, it's not. I didn't say it was, but it gets the point across. So a circle circumference is proportional to its diameter, right? So what we're writing is C is proportional to D, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So now we know those two numbers. What is C in this problem? 12.56
Wait, how did you get that?
from the words.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And D in this problem is what? It is not unknown.
4 meters.
It is 4.
Didn't you put 6?
What'd you say? That's later.
Okay.
It's a multi-part problem. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to figure out essentially the unit rate or the constant of proportionality here. How are we going to do that? Sounds like a scary movie sound. What?
Are you using pi?
No, it's but we're about to find pi. That has nothing to do with what we're doing, though. What are we going to do? How are we going to reduce this guy right here and find its unit rate? We're going to divide it. That's right. Okay. 4 goes into 12. How many times? 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. So subtract and get 0. Don't forget to float up your decimal point, right? Bring down the 5. 4 goes into 5. How many times? 1 time. 1 times 4 is 4. No, it's part of pi, but it's fine. How many digits do you have memorized?
I don't even know. if
3.141
there's something
on the side.
different. Pi.
No, that's not at all true.
I've seen different people, I've seen incorrect and
Okay, that's possible. I did have a student at one point. I don't really care, but well, I do care because it's interesting and it's funny. I had a student that had it out to 50 places once.
3.1415925. I can't see.
All I know is 3.14159, and I don't really care beyond that. And I actually don't really even care that far, but there it is. Okay, so we put a 4 right here, 3.14. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Which if you studied circles before, you were not shocked by this. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to use that constant of proportionality to solve this last bit. Okay, so we have a circle with a 6-inch diameter. Okay, we're going to use that to figure that out. Okay, so the circumference is this number times my diameter, right? Which is 6. So we're doing 6. Oop, why am I writing that way? Times 3.14, right?
Wait, how did we make diameter be our 6 be our diameter?
Because we read the words.
So the answer is 18.84.
That is a common thing in word problems, also in problems that have like instructions. If you're confused about how to do the problem, probably read, probably. And then if you're still confused, ask, but start by read. Okay, so 4 times 6 is 24. Strike and put a 0. 1 times 6 is 6. I know, but that's not what I don't know if it's so much easier, but it is different. Oh my gosh, bunch of crybabies. 3 times 6 is 18. 1864. Oh, there should have been another 0 too, huh?
No, that's why you times the other way.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Y'all rushed me and I made it wrong. Gripey face. All right. If I were to do this on this problem, it would still be wrong. Why?
Yeah.
Nope, not meters. Good try though. Inches. If you forget your units because y'all are sitting there trying to finger sign to each other, I'm going to be annoyed, to say the least. I said y'all. Good. But is it there? And was it there? Now, got some homework for you. Oh, I know what I want to do. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And we'll see when I give you a quiz on Thursday whether I made a mistake or not. Your first homework set.
Why is your keyboard coming up?
Homework is on page. Got to be singular because homework sets.
Page 270.
Ooh, I like those problems. I like those a lot.
Page 300.
287. Numbers 4 through 14 evens.
That's short. I like that.
First homework.
I don't know if you're picking up on all the context clues that are abounding at the moment, but it's okay.
I don't like that.
Okay. Lesson 5. No. Yeah. Oh, even better. That's even better. That's even better. I was looking at lesson 6. Yeah, that's even better. Good. Yeah, lesson 5 we can definitely do. Definitely.
So what is not?
No problemo. Liv,
Yes,
are you alive?
I am indeed alive.
This is dead.
She got shot by the robber and hit her house.
She got shot by
I almost fell asleep for a second. Ugh.
So it's basically like you were in class.
That's mean.
Solving proportions. Nathan's favorite.
How dare. Person.
My favorite is
Jeremiah
that
makes
homework
us do
video.
a formal lab work. You're over here.
We already did the module.
I didn't say Nathan had anything to do with why we were doing this lesson. I just said it was his favorite. Facts, no cap. Okay. So we're going to start this lesson with a strong disclaimer. Strong one. Okay. No. Proportional relationships are like everywhere in real life and whatever else. Like everywhere. But no, that has nothing to do with it. What it is I'm going to ask you a question. And it's not the answer, you better be able to answer for one thing. And I want to strongly say that the answer to this question is not about to change. Because very often when we start talking about solving proportions, people want to give me the wrong answer to this question. The question is, how do you multiply fractions? No. Straight across. Multiply straight across. No, stop it. That's not what I asked. It's true, but it's not what I asked. It's true, but not what I asked, right? Multiplying fractions, you do it straight across. Do not forget that. Because after we solve proportions, you're going to be tempted later. When I ask you in like an algebra 1 class or an algebra 2 class, how do you multiply fractions? You're going to be tempted to say, cross multiply. No, that's not how you multiply fractions. You multiply fractions straight across. Making sense, mustache pencil man? Good. Good. Okay. Now that we've gotten the yelling out of the way, we're going to look at solving proportions. And we're going to look at solving proportions by taking cross products. Depending on your curriculum, you may have seen this already, or you may not have. Okay.
Saxon hurts me
I hate Saxon.
because Corinne.
You are welcome to hate Saxon. I'm not super fond of it either, but my problem with the statement is y'all hate Saxon without really knowing why. You're just great. That doesn't mean that's not true. That's not true at all. Saxon actually has some really great qualities to it. That's not why I don't like it. What? Those are not old terms.
I haven't heard this before.
That doesn't make them old. That just makes you ignorant. Okay. Cross products. So this is a proportional relationship. This fraction equals that fraction, right? All right. A property of proportions is that A times D equals B times C. The only way this works is if this is an equals. If this is a times, what do I do? Straight across. Okay, A times C and B times D, right? I'm yelling about this for later. If this gets stuck in your head, if I make you mad or upset just a little bit because I'm yelling too loud, it'll stick in your head because emotional memory. If I felt like I wouldn't get in trouble, then I might go around the room and slap you in the face as I did it to make you mad so you remembered it. Unfortunately, you would remember the slap and not the thing, so that's not actually helpful. Right? That wouldn't actually help. Yeah. Emotional damage. That's right. No. Because later when we're doing bigger stuff and when we're trying to get rid of fractions and all these other things, I don't know how many times I've asked people, how do you multiply fractions? And they cross multiply. That's not the answer to that question later. Stick it in your brain somewhere. Don't zone out. Don't tune me out. Okay. Let's use this information to do a problem.
What?
This technique and this strategy is like super important. It's one of the reasons why it's all over the place in middle school math and pre-middle school math and pre-algebra math and all these things. It's because in fact, we literally use this in pre-cal today. Of course, it was bigger and uglier, and there was like a whole bunch of crap that we were cross multiplying, but it was the same thing. So this is important. Okay, here's example 1. B over 15 equals 66 over 90. And we're going to solve for B. And we've got a fraction equal to a fraction, and so we can use cross products, right? You can potentially pre-reduce. Yeah, let's go ahead and pre-reduce. It's a good idea. It's actually a really good idea. We weren't, but that's not what they do in the textbook, but it sounds like smarter than what they did there. What is 66 over 90? What can we reduce by? We can definitely reduce by 3. What's 66 divided by 3? What's 90 divided by 3? We can't because it's a times. Excuse me, it's because it's an equals, it's not a times. We can reduce that one more time, right? By 2. Sounds great. Anytime we can reduce early, it's almost always going to make our lives easier. Okay, so now we can't reduce that any further. So now we're going to cross multiply. 11 and 15? No. Okay, so B times 15 is what? 15B. That's right. And then 15 times 11 is what? We may scratch paper that probably, right? So close, but no. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 1 is 1. Put a 0. And then 5 and then 1. 165. There is a trick to doing your 11s. If you know that, you're welcome to do it in your head.
Oh, yeah.
I did, but I didn't. I see. Now what should we do?
Well, what are we doing? 15? Do you want back? Do you want to do 15 times 15?
I don't want to do 15 times 15
Why do we do 15 times 11?
because I'm cross multiplying because it's an equals. 15
yeah.
times 11. 15 times B is 15B, right? Good question, sir. Very good.
I'm being done.
No, you're not. You would be being dumb if you didn't ask the
The
question.
reason I thought was that it was because I thought when you said B 10 15, you dreamed of B under that fraction bar.
Yeah, that's what I
I
thought.
was so confused.
What?
My brain just got lost.
The president invites you to eat lunch in his cabin, or wait.
He's
White
lost.
House.
My math.
I don't feel like whatever that is legitimate, but I'll deal with it later. What should I do now? I'm pretty sure it's either a scam or a scam. Yeah, I try to get the 15 off of B. How? Divide it.
Divided by 15, and then you cross it out, it goes divided by.
So then B equals 15 divided into 165. 115 minus. I don't even know why we're doing this. We literally did the opposite up there. How about 11? Sure.
Is it always the one right beside it is B and then the 12 is on the other side, 11 is on the other side? So what it just-
Okay, what now?
Equals 11, it's literally what we have on the fraction right there.
Yes, it is in this. Yeah, pretty much always will. So look, y'all are learning about pre-reducing and it's becoming useful in more than one space. Brilliant. Mind blown. Okay, let's do another.
It makes the eraser mark.
3.2 over 9 equals n over 36.
It's just scary.
It's not so bad. Not so bad at all. What's 9 times n? 9n. And then 3.2 times 36, right? 6 times 2 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Cross it and put a 0.
18.
3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1 is 10.
Oh my goodness.
2, 15, 1, 1. So it equals 115.2. Does that sound right to y'all? Divide both sides by 9. Wait, what am I waiting for?
I'm talking to myself. I know what to do, but I'm
That's fine. 9 goes into 11 once. 1 times 9 is 9. 9 goes into 25 how many times? 18 minus borrow,
7.
bring down the 2, 9 goes into 72
8.
8 times. Our answer is 12.8. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah. You said that like last Thursday. Yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Okay, let's do another word problem or two.
For 7.
Probably not.
I'm tired.
Okay, what problem? No.
Would you rather I just give them to you for homework and not practice them together?
You know what? Yes.
Don't do that.
That doesn't make any sense.
I would rather do it here than at
I should
home.
do it in class.
Yeah, we do it in class.
I'd rather do it.
I
at
won't
home.
have time to do that for this round.
Garrett, what have you done?
Wait, no, that was a joke.
The weight
Oh.
time to ride a roller coaster is 20 minutes. When 160 people are in line. At this rate, how long is the wait time when 220 people are in line? Okay. So, what should we do?
We should.
Not funny.
Oh, no.
Just don't leave a mess for me.
You are funny sometimes, but that was not. Okay, so what should we do?
Take the numbers and put 20 minutes over 160.
Should we divide?
And then
Stop dying. Not epic game.
Very epic.
Not epic game.
It's something hard.
and then
The other thing. Thank you so much. You finally understand. That's what goes on in my head. 22 is the other thing.
Okay.
222. No, 220. 2020.
I feel like we're missing something important.
We are. We are missing a very.
So 220.
What do I write next, people?
Equal sign.
Thank you.
Equal.
Yes.
And then
Unknown.
The other thing.
Unknown. Above 220.
220.
A variable.
Oh, yeah, variable. When you write 220.
the underside of what? I don't have any undersides.
Line. Put the line down.
Fraction bar.
220 under.
Underside.
And unknown on top.
And then do a variable up there.
Equals.
Then
Thank you. That's what I meant when I said the other thing.
I figured as much,
Congratulations.
but you never know. Now what should we do?
Divide.
160 times T is 160
Oh, yeah.
T.
You could do it the way you're talking about. That's actually entirely possible.
Yeah.
Oh, you could pre-reduce to 20.
Oh.
220. Darn it.
No,
220
Why
times
not?
20.
Why?
That's
because I'm just following y'all's instructions and it's already down.
Pre-reduce.
Okay, I'll pre-reduce. Let's pre-reduce.
Pre-reduce.
I understand.
Eight.
Let's keep going.
How about we don't do that? I'm glad you understand it. If you want to do that, that's fine.
Okay, let's do 16, cancel out. 160 down, 16. Oh, damn, it's pre-reduced.
Why did you do 16, Sean?
Because I pre-reduced a little.
Oh,
I did a baby pre-reduce because we can cancel one of the zeros, right? I did a baby one. 16 goes into 44 how many times?
2.
And then 16 into 120.
And, 8.
That's not what 6 times 8 equals. What does 6 times 8 equal? 48. Looks too big to me.
6, 8, 48.
16 times
7.
100.
Boy. 36. 106.
Really, one month is free, Mr. East Custom. Vote. Just get some message.
Now what?
Give them my dad's social security.
Now what?
Do we add a decimal?
That'd be a good idea. What was that? 12?
It's not repeated. Yeah. So where would we pick the dash? Or like no. Or repeated.
Over the 8 and the 7. Did we make a mistake somewhere?
Maybe.
Because they got something slightly different than that.
Maybe they did it wrong.
You didn't put your decimal up there.
Well, yeah, I know, but
They got it wrong.
8 into 220, 4 into 110, 2 into 55. One, 2, 4 minus 1, 5, 7.0. We clearly made a mistake somewhere. Because it should have been 27 and a half.
I blame it on my pencil.
I blame it on y'all's brains.
I
I blame it on y'all not paying close enough attention to what we're doing.
Well, then why go Sean? Sean.
Actually, no, I blame it on my calculator.
How many of you were actually following along with the math I was just doing?
Me.
I was.
Well, you didn't find a mistake somewhere.
Well,
I'm not.
just happens.
I make mistakes. I don't find it.
That happens when you're muted.
Did we do the division wrong?
Something here. I don't know. Well, I don't have time to find our mistake.
We did do
What's
that.
our units?
We did the subtracting wrong down there.
That's kind of what I was thinking. We did one of them wrong.
Yeah, and the subtracting.
It probably is this one.
Yeah, that's, it's 22.
Yeah, 122. Ha, guys, I did find a mistake.
Good job. I didn't say you weren't smart. I never said that. That was it. Perfect. Muy bueno. All right, una más. Mrs. Hidalgo. What?
I'm so confused. My two brain cells are interrelated.
Oh, we're doing another challenge?
Yeah. That's what uno más means. One more. I'm going to give you some more homework. So there's going to be your several. Good job. Mrs. Hidalgo.
Mrs. H.
I don't know why the second letter is capitalized. That's fine. Paid $30 for 4 students to visit an art museum. We should have left it as just to visit an art. That would have been funny. Find the cost for 20 students. Easy, so easy. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. It's from Ryan George, pitch meeting. Okay, so what am I gonna do?
Multiply.
Do what we did for the last like 4 problems.
Yeah.
I can't just start multiplying stuff. We've got to get out of that habit. I've got to set up my equation. 4 students over $30. And then
430 and
And
then
then
20
times
over,
Equals.
or a variable over 20. But why is it 20 over? Oh, yeah.
we got to match our variables. That's why I write the variables on there. So I can know where it matches.
Wait, a dollar sign is the variable to it?
Yep, on this problem.
I like it.
So can we pre-reduce 20? No.
We can pre-reduce 4 and 30. What do they reduce to?
By 2.
By 2, so 2 over 15. Okay, so now what?
2 times 20 is 40.
Don't multiply on the top. That's a equals.
Oh. It would be $2. $2.
2 times dollars equals 15 times 20. You said 100.
I know. I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
And then what?
And then 2 divided by 3.
2 out of the 2, so get rid of the 2. Maybe.
150.
That was really easy.
I did that right in less than 5 seconds.
Good for you.
Money equals money.
Really?
Money equals
Basically
money.
what you just said. Oh my God.
Money equals money.
I'm so sorry. I did it.
Next class on Thursday, we're going to draw some pretty pictures.
I wish that were true. $1 equals $150.
I can go to the
Billionaire. I just became a billionaire. I actually, we're infinite. No.
Page 294. Numbers 10 through 24 evens. I make it bigger for you, or you got it? Y'all can leave 2 minutes early because that's all I got for you. You're welcome. Goodbye, Liv.
What?
I said goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh wait, it was 150. All right.
Good job. So proud.
I didn't think I. Well, yeah. Anyways, bye.
Bye.